data you need about me. So why, and when I say every, I mean every kind of tool, the seeds, the stage, and the technology. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. So basically the idea is very easy. That's your pen, by the way.
You look smarter now with the pen.
And so the day you will realize that everything around you was created by people that are not necessarily smarter than you. That's the day you will understand you can change it. And you can push and something comes out of the other one. And it's called pond climb. And so that will be what I think everyone who would like to be an entrepreneur should know. So basically, if you see something that it doesn't work for you, probably you can do it better. And that's the basic idea.
Just keep going. Just keep
going. Pushing.
Keep pushing and eventually, and be very patient, right? Yes. Be patient, guys, and
passionate and passionate.
Yeah. Listen to the. But you didn't introduce yourself to the viewers.
Yeah. Because the reason why is pretty boring. Tell you about my life, my curriculum. But anyway, I'm Fabrizio. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm working with investor now. I'm certifying a different exponential thing. I love technology. I create a different product. I love human-machine interaction. For example, I have my own chip installed.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I love technology, as I told you. So, as I said, there's no reason to.
You love ChatGPT and everything. It's
ChatGPT is nice technology, but it's only a small point in what is coming.
Okay.
That's just the beginning of what is coming.
It's just the beginning
of
the avalanche.
Yes, I'll show you.
Nice. Hi guys, we are together again. It's the second day of Leap Summit, and here I am with the expert in AI and Fabrizio. How was your night? How was it going?
It was great. I mean, it's some amazing places. I think yesterday we went to 3 restaurants in the night because obviously we were hungry. We stay up to 3 AM in the morning, visiting different clubs. It was very good.
Okay.
And we are ready for tonight, obviously.
Okay. You had a speech now about education and how we should really work towards like changing education and pushing it and maybe transforming, but you can say something about that, like just briefly.
As I told you, it's a very simple concept. I mean, every time you see something you don't like around you and you say, yeah, I can do it better, do it, push it, push. And as we discussed yesterday, the more you push, the more you will get something back. So that was the idea of the keynotes. And education has a lot of problems, has a lot of difficulties and challenges, but also it's the biggest opportunity if you would like to open your own business.
Do you think AI will really play a huge role in the future of education? I mean,
yes, definitely. I mean, AI is just a technology, but it's a very powerful technology, and that could help the process, especially if we want to get out of the standard one size fits all, where you get bored because your teacher is boring or your book is boring, and then you will have something that fits your style.
Exactly.
That's the goal.
To who you are, what your needs are, exactly. And it's maybe a little similar to, like, what's your opinion on homeschooling? Like, is it gonna be, is your AI teacher gonna be like your parent that understands you and actually,
that's the goal.
Yeah.
So both at let's say, how can I call it? Educational level, pure pedagogy, but both on an emotional level. For example. Yes.
Yeah, and for example, like now today, kids are using ChatGPT to, for example, they gotta make an essay or something, and what's going on. And for example, if there's a book and they need to make a short description of that book and what they read and what they got out of the book, and then ChatGPT makes it immediately in seconds, they don't read anything. Maybe some people are concerned by that.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's really, I mean, let's think about the goal. The goal is reading the book or learning something. Because when I was at school, we had to, I'm sure you went through the same process. For example, learn a memory. So you have to repeat. And what was the useful part? Nothing.
Yeah.
Probably, if we will focus on developing the soft skills, and then the knowledge will come from different AI tools. That will be nice, because instead of having the book that you should read to learn something, you will find a different path to learn the same thing, and then it's okay, because if you want to go deeper, you have to read the book.
Yeah.
But it starts from you, not from your teacher. Because if your teacher says, hey, read this book, you will probably hate the book.
Yeah. But do you maybe have like for the viewers some advice? Let's say, how could they now use ChatGPT like for education a little better? Maybe like self-improvement and stuff like
There's
that.
already people who made a very nice experiment creating small tutors in education using let's say ChatGPT or large language model. So for example, instead of delivering, as you say, the book, they deliver how can I call it?
They like efficiently kind of
a kind of dialogue. Instead of reading, you can make question, you can receive question, reply, and so
very
it will be more
personalized.
interactive.
Yeah. So let's say you don't understand something, you can ask, can you make it a little bit more clear? What is this about?
Using different word, or for example, explain me like I'm a 5-year-old.
But AI will not implement, like they're not gonna translate your brain and put the knowledge like exactly in your head, like in Matrix, you know. Or is it gonna be like that one day? What's your vision?
That's another division. Once we will have brain computer interfaces, obviously the point is that you will be connected.
Do you think we're really gonna like you have it
later,
like on a consumer side, like billions of people using it? Or
it will not happen from. Okay, let's think about your phone. At the beginning, how many people have a mobile phone?
They had Nokias and
there was a few people, but now everyone, not everyone, but let's say a large amount of the population have a mobile phone. So every kind of technology need a penetration time, so to become, let's say, consumer interesting and then easy to consume, the price will get lower and lower, and the performance is increasing every day. Okay, that's for every technology.
I really want to ask you, like, there's a lot of people who are just afraid of like this kind of stuff, you know, like for example, you have a chip in your hand and you're talking how brain interface is cool, and I can really see that it's a cool thing, but could you say, like, for people who are afraid of that stuff, like
it's normal.
Of course it's normal.
It's normal. We were afraid of electricity.
Oh,
come on. And
we're afraid of internet, you know.
We were afraid of internet, and I don't know if you know a writer called Douglas Adams. Okay. He wrote a very funny thing. It says everything you start learning when you were, let's say, 20, it was cool. Everything you learn when you are 30, okay, it's interesting. I can do a job on that. Everything you start learning when you are 40, it's you're still having a doubt, and after 50, for you, it's against nature.
It's totally like you cannot even, like, after you get 50, there's no way you can change someone's opinion, you know. I look at my grandpa, he's totally like, he has his mind focused on stuff, and this is how the world is, you know.
The brain, let's say, the ability to change your idea, change your brain is, I think it's not related to, I'm 50 by the way, so it's not related to the age, it's related to how you train your brain. So, if you train your brain to jump in, be curious about things. If you're curious about things, all the technology, all the new stuff, the cheap, biohacking. I mean, biohacking could be, oh my god, it's scaring people that, you know, inject themselves with chlorophyll to have the night vision.
I didn't know that. Really?
You know now.
People do that?
Yes.
And they can have night vision.
Kinda, yes, because
so improved it.
It's a bead, obviously. Or for example,
is there some percentage? How much? Like, does it improve like your vision, or what the fuck?
Let's say some tests, very nice tests. I will send you some article about it.
Is it used in army or something like that?
No, just crazy biohackers that do this kind of stuff.
Not FDA approved. And
no, absolutely not. But on the other side, that for example, e-skins, you know. The patch you put on then connect to your epithelial skin and can connect to your activity, transpiration and other stuff, and can help you to understand your body better. So the point of this technology, even if it may sound very strange, at the end of the day, sooner or later will become pretty normal. I don't think in 50 years we will be 100% human. I mean, it's totally fine if you can have
that sounds scary to some people, you know. That sounds like, maybe, I mean, I'm sure you have some like haters, everyone does, like, who are totally like, not you, but you know, the haters against like technology going forward, you know.
We will have.
And people who are gonna be boycotting this stuff, you know.
It's normal. It's happened. It's always happened.
And yesterday,
every new thing, every new revolution, every new technology is always, oh my god, I don't want it. It happened with trains.
It did.
Yeah, people that didn't want to have trains in their city.
Yeah.
When the train was invented, people didn't want to have cars, prefer obviously to have, and so on. So
Yeah.
that's the story of the evolution. I mean,
Yeah.
we are comfortable in our space, and when space changing, I'm not used to.
I really want to like ask you about this chip. You know,
Yeah.
I was yesterday when you told me some things. For example, I was fucking mind blown when you told me. I didn't catch it at first, but when I came home, I listened to the video again, and I saw the like you said something about the guns.
Oh, if you can see that. Yes, now you can see
You
that.
see?
Yeah. So this.
Can you feel it? Can you like do you feel it at all?
No.
Inside? It's
No.
just like
it's in this part of the hand. It's like pure empty tissue. Obviously, we have some veins, some blood, some that, but.
But you don't you forget about it.
Yeah,
that you,
completely.
Yeah. You don't feel it.
Yeah.
But
No, yes,
can you
this-
say about
yes.
this like gun?
This company,
gun
yeah,
thing?
the company called Dangerous Thing made a very nice contract with USA Army and did a very easy thing, let's say.
Yeah.
So basically, every soldier could have this kind of chip, and on the gun you have an NFC reader.
Okay.
So if you don't pair your gun with your chip, the gun will not shoot.
Yeah.
And obviously they're using some
It's fucking
movies, by
crazy.
the way.
Like in police officers, imagine that. Like someone attacks a
Exactly.
police officer.
And
Yeah.
they use
In
in
army.
army to avoid people will use your gun,
Yeah.
obviously, but that's exactly the idea. So
Yeah.
if you lose your army or anyone is trying to use your army against you, your weapon against you,
Yeah.
it will not work.
It will not work. Yeah.
So that's a very, let's say, simple implementation.
It's like a strategy. It's a strategy in war that can be used. Yeah, but maybe But yeah, I was really like got this idea. Or for example, you put your car on your hand on the car door, and then it opens immediately.
Yes, there's already door
Yeah.
that can read NFC.
Yeah.
Yes, you can go.
And
in the
like
market.
Tesla does it, right?
Yeah, you can go in the market even for your apartment. You can buy this electronics. How you call it in English? Serrature. Locks. Yes, probably are locks.
Ah, yeah, that are
And
NFC.
then if I can read
You
NFC,
have them at home, like
no, but then you can open like with your hand, and no one can. Obviously, you can't lose your keys.
nice.
You can't lose. Anyone can't enter without you, or unless you will give it an NFC. That's a nice story. For example, they try in different Scandinavia's places to introduce this kind of stuff for public transportation. Why I should bring with me a lot of different cards. One for the metro, one for the bus, one for the library, one for the credit card. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, my pocket is full of cards.
Yeah.
Why I can't have everything on one chip?
Yeah. So you're basically like the biggest tech enthusiast that I met. Seriously, no joke. And actually, you are an optimist. But you know, AI raises a lot of concerns now. You know what's happened with Steve Wozniak, Elon Musk. They signed this petition, and
then exactly in this day, the OpenAI CEO is talking with the government, asking the government to regulate OpenAI. So it's the first time
he actually did it.
Yes,
right.
It's the first time a company went in front of the Senate.
Yeah.
Is asking the Senate to regulate the company. It was the first time probably in history this
Really?
happened. Yes.
But I heard that Elon Musk came. There was like a situation where he came into the company to like have a conversation again after he exited, and then someone from the board of OpenAI called him like, "You're a speciesist. You're a species. Like you're." You only support humans. So what the fuck is that about? Like,
no, that's I mean, from my point of view, that's not very relevant as news.
Yeah.
The relevant news is really the first time a company asked to a government to regulate a company. It was the first time in history, and it happened a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So, as you say, AI should be regulated. Yes, every kind of technology should be regulated. By the way, if we want to talk about regulation, think about the atomic bomb.
Yeah, atomic bomb. There's like Day After movie. You watch this video from I don't know where the guys are from, but it's called AI Dilemma on YouTube. You watch the video?
Yes.
Yeah, that's really. I was kind of scared. My girlfriend cried after we watched it. Seriously.
So basically, as I say, every technology has a good and a bad use. I mean, that's not the point of the technology.
Internet's black market,
exactly,
dark web,
exactly.
crazy videos, pedophilia, stuff like that going on, you know. But I mean, AI seems like it's gonna be way more powerful thing than internet is, you know. So that's why I see a lot of concerns in people. Like everyone is scared, you know. And we don't know. I don't know anything about this. Like a lot of people don't know anything about AI. So it's just like entering a big fucking dark cave.
Yeah, it's complex,
you know?
because obviously you need to learn before, let's say, getting worried. You need to understand what does it mean, especially in, let's say, managing tons of data in a second. Basically, the other funny point is that one of the concerns obviously is managing private data. That's good, but on the other side, we are going on posting on social media everything about our life. So
we're live right now. The Google is listening.
Exactly. So and probably other people. And the point is, it's a complex situation. I totally agree with you. There's an ethical point of view about technology. There's,
about everything.
There's an evolutionary point of view. We are in a very nice anyway evolutional moment, because this technology are not only powerful but are cheap to use. It's very easy, because you know, you mentioned ChatGPT. ChatGPT, as I told you, is just one of the models, but now there are open models that will be free for users. So will become as your mobile, something that anyone can access to, like an app you can download. And
I can become Drake in I can become a Drake in a second.
So I understand let's say, people get scared, but on the other side, as I said, I mean, we were scared of a lot of stuff. So
we were scared. We'll see what's going.
It's very good to be worried. But also you have now you have an opportunity. So if you want to have your own business today, and instead of thinking, hey, I need to hire a person to make the graphic, no, I go to Midjourney.
You go to Midjourney.
I need a person to design my strategy. No, I go to OpenAI, etc., etc.
Have you seen this? You said about Coca-Cola, but it's actually still it has been done like professionally by people. Still, it's not on that level. But do you think that it's actually like this ad?
It will be. It will be, because if you saw the video for Coca-Cola, but they started using this kind of technology. So, but if a big company as Coca-Cola, but has probably one of the biggest budget in the market, maybe Apple is bigger, but that's a detail. It's using the tools. It means that these tools could help anyone.
It's really, I don't know, like when I think about AI, I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm not excited. I don't know what to think. I like, ever since I found out about ChatGPT, I cannot stop fucking using it. It's always, all day, 3 million questions I have it. I'm obsessed with the technology, you know.
Good.
And I think you kind of opened my eyes, because before I didn't see the wave coming, but now when you see how cool it can actually be, how convenient it would be. I hate waiting. For example, my problem is I hate the stuff that is the same for like hundreds of years.
Exactly.
It's not convenient. It's long it's long waiting in the store, going to the store, you know, stuff like that. It's kind of like it's really old. It's really old-fashioned. So, you know, I'm really looking forward, you know, for improvement. So that's why I think people should be less scared, because there's gonna be bad things, but there's also gonna be very good things, you know. But I mean, probably the main concern is that since this technology is so powerful, maybe even more than internet itself, is there gonna be actually way bigger problems than, you know, like child porn and, you know, drugs and weapons.
There will be a lot of fake news. There will be a lot of, let's say, inspired in the wrong way. But again, it's not a problem of technology. It's how people will use it.
The people it's just a tool, just like another one. Yeah, people put the blame on Facebook and everything, but
we have to regulate. I think. We have to regulate, because people is stupid. They can't use the technology in the right way. But we have to regulate. I totally agree. But on the other side, if you would like to use it for a good purpose, use it. Because now, again, if you want to pay $20 per month, you have access to GPT-4. If you don't want to pay, there's other big models waiting for you for free. So
what's your, like, what was your thought when the godfather of AI left the Google, what's his name, George?
I really didn't follow it. I have to confess, I didn't follow the news because I was preparing too many stuff. But
I mean, he left. He basically like said, I don't want to. I think that this is gonna be. I thought that AI is going to take like 30 years, 40 years to develop, but obviously I don't think so anymore. I think it's going to develop way faster, and I think we need to raise concerns like blah blah blah, all the stuff that we heard already, you know. But he doesn't want to work on development so hard anymore because he's like concerned, you know. Yeah, and it's fair to be. It's really fair to be concerned about new technology. So
yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, from my point of view, if I'm in the developer area, I will not leave the boat.
Yeah.
Leaving the boat free to go everywhere. I will probably try to stay and regulate from the inside.
Yeah.
Because regulation from outside will take time. Government will take time. Obviously, technology is faster than government. That's another big issue.
Yeah.
So if you think about the time for regulations, it's not comparable with the time of evolution of technology.
Yeah.
Evolution of technology is something like that could happen in a week or in a month.
Yeah.
Regulation will take ages.
Yeah. And I still gotta ask you, like I was talking about my friends with this about this chip, like why is it? Can you just please tell me, like so there's obviously like a lot of nice things going on. It's very cool for now. There's probably gonna be a lot more things that you can do with this chip in the future. But what would you say, like what is the difference? Why does it have to be under the skin? Can it be on a bracelet, on a ring,
sure.
or something?
Yes.
Yeah. But for example, for you, what was the breaking point? Like, how did you decide to do it?
No, I'm a big fan of biohacking. I mean, I was always read about Cyberpunk when I was young, Gibson, other stuff, the movie, the roleplay game. So I was at a conference of biohacking. There was this piercer and says, hey, if someone would like to try the NFC chip,
why not?
Why not?
Let's do it.
I mean, at the end of the day, what will change for me?
Not much, maybe.
It's like having a piercing, and that's it. So it's you can have on a bracelet. You can.
So
have
does the government want to do that? Like does the government want to chip us and track us all the time? And
I don't think
track
they will
our.
I mean, it's more probably that a private company will chip you.
The private company.
And probably they will do it, and you will approve it because somehow you will be able to post more information about you on a social media.
Okay.
It's like today. I mean, it's a nice movie. It's an Italian movie, and it's called "E noi come stronzi stiamo a guardare," but it's translated like "and we as stupid stay staring the evolution." And basically, the story is super simple. It's that this guy would like to change the thing and stalling. The system is corrupted because this information affecting the way people live, and he's talking about Uber and the other companies. And then one of the scene that we can escape by this big building of this big company, and the CEO of the company says, "Don't worry, let them go. We know exactly what flight they will take. We know exactly what we will eat. We know exactly what we will like to do. And the reason why we know that is because you told us." So, where's the concern?
But did you regret it, like for a second, like ever?
No,
never. And you can always remove it if you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just a small NFC chip in a.
And it's basically like if you didn't stretch your skin like this, it would totally be invisible, right? Yeah. It's like there's no way. There's no way you can say yeah. That's super nice. Fabrizio,
thank you
so much. Hey, this was
it's always great.
It's great. We made actually a small podcast. It's 22 minutes, and we have like 7 minutes from yesterday. It's gonna be like for sure. This was a. So I also want to ask you, you're a serial entrepreneur.
Yes.
I suppose very successful one.
Kind of. I raised quite 10 million so far.
Opa, nice. You give me 1 million now. We do some bit.
Good branding.
Okay. But so how is your business using ChatGPT, or do you have like access to even better technology right now?
Okay. I don't like to talk about ChatGPT. I mean, if you talk about large language model, I love AI. I'm using AI a lot in my business, and that's a very good opportunity because you can leverage, you can get in touch with tons of knowledge everywhere. So every business now that needs knowledge, so basically anyone, can tap freely because also, as I say, ChatGPT is, let's say, the Ferrari only for the branding. They put a lot of effort in marketing. I really appreciate. But now there's a lot of biggest model outside, free models. So you can tap into this technology for free. You can tap into the worldwide knowledge for free. So yes, everyone should use it.
But if you would like, let's say, you want to start a business or something, or you already have like small business, how would you use it?
Let's make a very nice example. I'm sure you saw the 29 years old in Japan that used ChatGPT to broker interaction in Japan market and get billionaire.
Really?
Yes.
When did that happen?
It was published a couple of days ago on LinkedIn. Yeah, you should go back and follow. Exactly. So, let's say that now, in your small apartment with a small computer, because everything is in cloud, you have the opportunity to tap into an enormous amount of data. If you know how to use it, for example, you can generate courses for other people. You can generate marketing. You can generate a picture. By the way, again, if you took a look at what happened, now Coca-Cola released the first advertising made with Midjourney and generative AI.
Okay.
So.
Okay. It's
huge.
Going to places.
It's getting huge and it's getting democratized. It's getting for everyone. That's what I say. I mean,
would you say? Would you say like that if you use, let's say that you use like heavily ChatGPT or anything else like AI? Would you say that it's kind of not really fake, but let's say it's not so genuine if you did it all with your own head?
Okay.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is a generative AI, and AI is wider than ChatGPT. First of all, if you think about using ChatGPT or generative AI to generate your thoughts, yes, probably you will lose a bit of your capability to understand what is wrong around you. So my suggestion is go around, look at what is wrong with you, think about solve it. Use ChatGPT as, let's say, your companion to validate your ideas. But goes on thinking.
As your mentor or like business mentor. And
let's call it companion. So if I have an idea and it says I
pocket
would like,
friend.
Yes, exactly. The pocket friend.
Yeah.
So you have an idea, you would like to validate, go outside and talk with the people. Anyway, ChatGPT is a very nice tool for the first, let's say, validation. If maybe there's other cases in the market, but the first validation is always talk with your customers.
Okay. Fabrizio, you're a motherfucker, man.
Thank you.
Hey, if you seriously think about it, 1 million, I'll give you my bank account number and everything.
Okay. That's a deal.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, good, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, have a nice time and good luck with the presentation. I mean,
$30, and you go to any piercer and they will install you. And then you can use your mobile and you can program it with whatever you want. That's super easy at the end of the day.
This fucking crazy guy, guys. I didn't expect this shit. Please, I'm scared. Fabrizio, legend. Yeah, future is
by the way, and they are doing this kind of stuff for military, obviously, but now they can pair the gun with a person. If you are not the person to hold the gun will not work. So it's very good. And in Sweden, they are planning to use it for public transportation. Everything. You can program it. It's a programmable NFC. So basically you can, for example, here there's my card. It could be my LinkedIn address, that could be my credit card.
Can you send photos? Can you picture us?
No.
Just data.
Just pure data.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What's your opinion about Elon Musk's thing that goes in the brain? What is it called? The Intralink.
The brain-computer interface. You're talking about the brain-computer interface, so the chip you will put in your...
Yeah. What's the name of Elon Musk's thing?
Neuralink.
Neuralink, Neuralink.
Yeah, it's a fantastic idea. I'm a big fan of brain-computer interface.
Yeah.
Not of Elon Musk.
Not of Elon Musk.
No, I mean, he's a guy, good guy. He's a good marketing
guy. Guys,
guy.
don't listen. It's over.
No, because he's a great...
Yeah, I'm joking.
No, he's a great marketing guy, by the way. I don't think the idea itself will work. There's a lot of technical limitation, but that's the future anyway. So I think it's very good in predicting the future, telling the future. If you look at what happened with the Cybertruck, you remember the Cybertruck? The presentation, it broke.
The broken window, yeah.
Yeah, and also it did another great marketing thing. It asked people to pay $100 in advance, and 250,000 people pay them. So they cash out millions. And it happened 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It didn't release the car yet.
They still didn't. Yeah.
They still didn't.
The
but-
waiting list is long as fuck, man.
Yeah, no, but the problem is he's amazing guy for marketing.
This
Did
year
you see
they
what
released-
happened to the SpaceX? The failure.
The fail, yeah.
Call it failure. It was a great marketing event. It was not a failure. They even celebrate.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Many different like examples just like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like there is no such thing as bad publicity, right?
Oh, that's.
Nuts.
I have a lot of marketing friends that will disagree with you, especially now that in Italy they publish this Italia Meraviglia advertising rate. It's absolutely awful,
Okay.
and everyone hates it in Italy. And so
The Bud Light in America, you know about it also. Yeah, the Bud Light scandal. That's well. But I think in the long term it's not gonna hurt them at all. You know, maybe short term it can hurt you, but more people actually find out about your brand who didn't know about it. You know.
no, it could be. It could be. I mean, I'm not a marketing guy. I mean, I prefer other things. And the problem is because I'm not a marketing guy is because I'm working with data. And every time I'm talking with marketing, it's very hard to predict the exact outcome. So for me, it's.
But
strange.
what are your companies like? What are you?
Oh no, I'm working with different companies, helping them to use in exponential models, installing the latest technology, understand them.
Like consulting or?
Advisory, I prefer. Consulting is
advisory.
usually short term,
Okay.
and it's nice, but I prefer to create something along with them instead
Okay.
of entering, get 1 hour, get paid, and go home.
Yeah. Nice. Fabrizio, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. All the best.
Take care.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Very nice content, by the way. You're not.